Ninja Weasel. More like Vicious Weasel. Jeez, dude. I actually had technical difficulties. I did not have this camera hooked up, so I had to go hook the dang thing up and all that kind of jazz so that we could actually have a stream here. But thanks for the support for calling me out, because of my thumbnail and all that stuff. I can't believe you would do something like this to me. I can't believe you would call me out like this. Like I feel personally attacked here by the Ninja Weasel. I feel attacked by the whole Weasel family. The whole Weasel world is going. It's after me right now, and it's all because of you. I also couldn't find my little mat I always have down. So if you're missing the purple like grid, that's what's going on there. It totally like is somewhere, and I gotta unpack wherever I ended up putting it because I had company over, and so I cleaned up my home office a little bit. So I do not have books literally strewn literally everywhere. Just books figuratively strewn everywhere inside of other containers, except for the one book I did leave out on my desk because it looked cool. All right, we got like 2 weeks worth of comic books here to take a look at. Oh man, hold on, let me roll back. Ah, and now he's double personally attacking me because he's personally attacking me for my comments about being personally attacked. Like, you see what's going on here? You see what's going on? I just can't win. I just can't win. I got a squeaky chair though. So we got 2 weeks worth of stuff here to take a look at. So let's start with week one. This is last week's books. So I had no idea, or I should say had. I have no idea what this is. I kind of like the name. I'm hoping it's going to be like some weird romance story or something. And man, my desk is a mess. I just cleaned in here. And this is what we got to work with. Life. Life is like that sometimes, man. I guess it's just kind of like proof of how dusty it is in this place. Where's that little speck at? I cannot get that. Oh, is that just like it's just a little dink in the desk. Okay. Whew. We got a lot of light. There's sunlight from outside. I got like 3 lights on inside. It's kind of bright in here. There's a lot of glare. We're just going to have to live with that glare because I don't have anything I can use to reduce the glare. So we're just going to live with it. So this is from last week. There were all 3 of these. I know Aubrey Sitterson, not the best G.I. Joe writer ever, but 3 issues in a set, 1, 2, and 3 from a series. I thought maybe it might be worth it. I kind of like some of the bits about the covers. Like the facial expression on this one over here on the left. Actually, I like that little goat dude's like fearful look too. It's pretty cool. Plus, being attacked by like a giant ostrich or something. Like, I'm on board with that. And over here, I just like the giant pterodactyl thing. Look, I'm a sucker for dinosaurs. Okay, like I'm just gonna say it. Me, Eliza Ba is a sucker for dinosaurs. Like, you give me a dinosaur, I'm probably a happy person. It's been a busy week. Did all sorts of stuff. Went to the circus up in Baraboo, which was amazing. They put on a really great show. Saw, let's see, Deer King in theaters. Saw the new Minions movie. Like, I've been busy. I've been busy entertaining company. Because when you only get company that comes up like once every 3 years, like, you got to make that time matter. You got to make all that count. Because if you don't, you're wasting their time and you're wasting their money. And there's really nothing worse than just wasting other people's time. So yeah, did not play any Ark though, despite how much I like dinosaurs and how much I kept talking about Ark. But I did introduce somebody to classic games like Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri. Some of my brother's kids, Ninja Weasel. Didn't I say that on Discord? I thought I told everybody, but maybe I only told somebody, and then I assumed everybody knew. Yeah, some of my brother's kids, they came up. We had a good time. I discovered that the HDMI switch box I had connected to my TV might not be functional anymore because it wasn't passing through the signal for my Super Nintendo, which is a little bit of a bummer. We did all sorts of stuff, man. The did you even know there was like a circus? Like, hold on, can I just like pull up like hold on. Let me see if I took any pictures. I don't even remember if I took any pictures. I'm so like today was a good day because I got to relax. He was so busy between work and moving. Oh, that's right. You're moving. That's so weird. Oh, I didn't take a whole lot of pictures, but I took a couple pictures. Let me see. Can I show these? Oh yeah. Hey, this is just a funny thing I saw. Let me share screen and that window. There we go. This was a funny thing. This was in the store at Fireside Theater. We saw a show called What Happens in Vegas, which is like a musical review of songs about Vegas and songs from artists that are famous for being in Vegas. So we had a little Sinatra, a little Sammy Davis Jr., a little Dean Martin, some Lady Gaga, Garth Brooks. Like it was very diverse. Started out pretty early on with what was her name? Oh my gosh, the lady that sings Fever, Patty Lee. Is that her name? And we started out like with stuff like that, then the Rat Pack, and then we moved on to like more modern stuff. It was a lot of fun. Of course, Elvis. This was just in their store, and I got a hoot out of that. Not today, heifer, because it's stupid. I like it. This is from the circus. I'm totally gonna use this when I need to like make fun of somebody because I'm just gonna like Photoshop people's faces like right here. Boom, you will be the 100th clown. And they had a whole collection, a whole big warehouse full of big old wagons like this. There were some really beautiful ones in there. Peggy Lee, there, not Patty. I said Patty Lee, didn't I? I meant Peggy Lee. Thank you. Okay, let's put that up here. Boom! Everybody can see it. And then this was they had one stock car in that section for horses and stuff. Man, I don't see how you navigate like a horse because you'd have to. I guess you'd have to back the horse in because the feeding trough is over here. So I don't know how this would work out. Like how you would actually get a horse to fit in this narrow stall after walking down this path over here. Maybe it's like strictly for ponies or something. I'm not sure. Really cramped space. Pretty cool. They did a great little show. They showed off a bunch of novelty like circus instruments and stuff like that. They had a couple of really sweet elephants that were very nice. And they had a trio of ponies that basically did a routine with minimal human interaction. Really fantastic stuff. The human performers, the acrobats, like everything was great. The clown was pretty funny. No complaints. It was a good time. We also went to like this upside down house that also had like transformers outside. I don't really get how any of that stuff fits together, but apparently it does. Oh, hey, did I show this? I think I showed this on Discord, maybe. Let me pull this up. I almost forgot about this. We went to the zoo as well. And I just like this picture I took of this giraffe because they actually just got done feeding him a minute before this, and now the giraffe is like checking out what everybody's up to. Like, hey man, what you doing down there? What you guys looking at? Because they're like looking at their phones or whatever, and the giraffe's looking over their shoulder. I thought it was really funny. Your opinion may vary, but I thought that was pretty good. All right. So anyway, from last week, this was my free stuff from Graham Crackers. Took them kids there. They like got nothing out of the free bin. I don't know. I thought I had trained them better than that. I thought I had trained them to actually like get free stuff, but I failed them. I failed them. Life is terrible like that sometimes. Anyway, Ninjas, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you didn't miss out. I know this is like earlier than my normal time, but it's later than the start time I wanted. Yep. 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 All right. So free stuff. Let's just kind of scoop that up. I don't know. I don't know, bro. It's weird. So from last week, apparently Barbaric number one It's a one shot. Like I don't get it. I don't get it. Barbaric, the Harvest Blades, #1, something like that. Whatever. It was in my box. You all might know I had a lot of fun with a lot of other stuff from Barbaric. Oh, they're just killing a giant spider here. That's kind of cool. This doesn't look like the same artist though. This is like a different artist. Um, yeah, or it's not, or if it is the same artist, they rushed this or something because this does not look as cool as Barbaric. Although playing Elden Ring, I've been fighting a lot of giant bats. This is totally like in my bat zone right here. Yeah, now we're talking. See, I'm with the axe, man. Oh, I still feel betrayed. I don't know if you were there for that Elden Ring stream where I was just like walking around and there was like this beautiful like tenor singing. I was like, oh man, we got like Pavarotti here. I'm gonna go check out who this dude is because somebody out there singing. I thought, hey, this has to be like an NPC. We should talk to him. You know, get a quest, or maybe they're secretly a shop or something. No, it turned out to be like a bat woman who then tried to murder my face. Betrayal. You can't trust the bat people. You can't trust them. You can't trust the bat people. That should have learned that lesson from Batman because Batman knew you can't trust the bat people, not once. This is pretty good though, because right before I got this one, I had just finished doing reviews of like the last couple issues, and that they put them up on YouTube and stuff. So I just like read them. So now I got 27 here, and this stuff is all relatively fresh in my mind, and that is a great little panel of Robin Hood lounging on a throne. I see we're still fighting like giant robots and stuff. Like this book got weird, dude. Like as soon as the Imperial Arthur rolled around and we had like giant robots and things. Oh my god, the dude's brother dies. Spoilers. Yep, I've been spoiled. I spoiled myself. Great. Now that emotional punch is never going to punch me again. Will they finally defeat Deathlock? Probably not, because this Deathlock is like a self-repairing nanite-powered time-traveling death machine. I don't know what's up with all that. I'm also still not sure what's with Elektra rolling around and being Daredevil, but looking pretty okay. Conan's positioning, that some about his body's off, but it looks all right. It looks okay, and I like all this stuff with anti-venom over here. So I think I would enjoy this book, just like I have some others. Oh, hey, there's Weapon H. I think he's his gamma powers like gave him wings here now. How that works, I have no idea. I really don't. I got no idea how that works. Gamma powers are weird. They just do whatever. Nobody cares. Will Gurney Halleck get his revenge? That is the question. Will we spend half the book doing nothing again? That is the question. Oh. Okay. We've at least progressed the story. They are on the Guild Highliner. And look at that. A tanker ship full of water. They are doing it. Weapon H really is them just saying, bleep it, Gamma? Yes. Yes, it is. I saw that chat in the YouTube studio way, way before StreamYard put it on. Sorry, I had to get a little drink here. My throat's actually kind of dry. Okay, man, they are totally heisting a ship full of water in orbit around Dune. Like, you gotta love it. I like heist movies. Anybody who's ever heard me talk about any story that was actually a heist story, like, oh, I don't know, Kaiju Score? Great books, by the way. Knows that I like heist movies. You have your typical heist movie structure. It's fantastic. It's a lot of fun. And we're actually going to stop here. I don't want to flip this over and spoil myself. I already spoiled myself once with Once in Future. I don't want to do it again. I don't want to ruin any like surprises, like a surprise betrayal sudden but inevitable from somebody. Don't want to do it. And the last book I picked up was this by Liam Sharp. I'm a sucker for sci-fi stories, and I got to tell you, I flipped it open and I saw a lot of really crazy, absolutely crazy looking art in here. So I don't know anything about what's going on in this book, but it looks really cool. And there's a lot of glare here from the lights. When I go to do a review of it, we'll fix that. But for now, like, it just looks really cool. So whatever's going on here, if nothing else, I will hopefully have some pretty cool looking art. All right, that's everything I got last week. I do have one thing I got in the mail, but we're going to do a separate video where I unbox that son of a gun. So that really just leaves the question of, what did I get this week? Clap warning. I just clapped. I'm going to mute the microphone again for just a second so I can get a drink here. Because you got to stay hydrated, bro. You got to stay freaking hydrated. If you don't stay hydrated, then you're going to desiccate. And then you'll be living on Dune right over here. Don't do it, not even once, unless you're Fremen. All right, let's go. So, as you may know, I go to Graham Cracker Comics to get my comic books. And when you go there and it's Wednesday, you get 3 free books out of the 75-cent bin, formerly the 50-cent bin, for free. So I got this UN Force Files. Don't know anything about it. It's from a little publisher from the 90s. I think this was like Jim Shooter's second company he founded. And the back side of it had this on it. So I don't know which is supposed to be the front side. One side says Hunter Seeker. The other says Lotus. This was the side I saw. And I thought, this looks like it might be interesting. So it really is a flip book. So we'll look at something on the Lotus side. Here we go. This looks all right. Looks like we got some like intense interpersonal stuff going on here. Like this looks like some motivation type stuff. This looks hand lettered, and it's very like Jim Shooter told them how to color this. Like this looks like early Valiant the way the coloring's done. Looks pretty cool actually. And then I just opened it up to this. It's supposed to be a flip book. Yeah, there we go. So one side we got like crazy fire and explosions everywhere, and then we got like a pin up where we rotated the book for no reason. I don't know why they did that in the 90s. Devin, I'm coming in. I kind of like his costume. That's kind of cool. Like, I guess it's supposed to be an eagle, right? Yeah, looks cool, whatever it is. So that was book number 1 I got for free. Book number 2, I don't know anything about this. Snake Woman, Curse of the 68. Hey, Quake Nerd. How is it going? You know what? Since you're here, I got sucked into Elden Ring, so I haven't picked up the next Quake campaign yet. But it's definitely on my radar to pick that up. I think the Quake videos just wrapped up last week on YouTube. So I got to sit down and record some more. So I'll get that going again here. Probably I'll record some this weekend and get that going again. So we got some more Quake stuff going up on YouTube. But yeah, hey, it's good to see you, man. It's good to see you. We were just taking a look at my comic books I picked up this week. So yeah, I picked this up. It was in the 75-cent bin, which meant I got it for free. And the main reason I picked it up wasn't anything up here. It was just the fact that somehow this is the director's cut. How you have a director's cut for a comic book, I don't know. Is it the writer's cut, the editor's cut, the author's cut? Like, let's look here. Created by somebody, script by... So who is Shakar Kapoor? Is that somebody I should actually know? Is that like a famous writer or something? I got no idea, but this is apparently the director's cut of this comic book. And just in case there's like something I can't show in here, let me just open it up. Oh, no. It looks like a pretty standard kind of story. I see we got like a little relationship drama, maybe some politics, So it looks like this might be a thriller or like mystery story. Dude's getting arrested for something. Oh my God, you did it! Hurry, Jack! Shoot them now! You stuffed in the head or something? We're in enough trouble. Yeah, he's just getting away. Let's roll, sister. Is that a snake in your pants? What? Oh! 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 Uh, I'm trying to think back to the last time I drove through one of the parks here. There's a park near one of the lakes, and they put up Christmas lights. And I'm trying to think if there were any dinosaur themed ones. There were all kinds of other things. And this is up in Wisconsin, so of course there was a badger themed one. There was a cool arch to drive through, like a whole like hallway of arches around the car. Very cool. The usual Santa stuff: elves, teddy bears, gingerbread men. I don't know if they had a dinosaur, but I wish they had a dinosaur if they don't. Look, look, I was just talking earlier about liking dinosaurs because of this book right here. That's like the whole reason I got this. Okay, there were two reasons. One was that like the first three issues were all together for free. And the other was because one of them had a dinosaur on it, and I can't resist dinosaurs. So, you know, that's on me. Then I picked this up. I don't think it ties into anything else going on with Vampirella that Dynamite's been doing. Remember, this came out like last year, maybe the year before that. And I picked up like the Vampirella vs. Purgatory series, which I don't think was written by Christopher Priest, but it was kind of fun. But I didn't pick this up because it didn't seem to actually be connected to anything I cared about. And well, there was one of these sitting in actually, I think three of these sitting in the 75-cent bin. And I opened it up and I saw this when Shaolin has, oh, you like Garth Brooks? Oh, dude, are you like 10 minutes in the past? You must be in the past still. Yeah, no, that was a pretty good stage show we went to. Absolutely. Hey, when you get to this point, know that I am not ignoring you, man. I'm literally just now seeing your chats coming through. So I don't know if your chats are delayed or if you're just in the past on the stream or whatever. But in any case, welcome to the stream. Much love, brother. Anyway, open the book up. I saw like crazy Shaolin laser swords, and I was like, you know what, man? I don't care what else is going on in this book. I'm sold on crazy Shaolin laser swords. Like, this looks like the Kung Fu movie. Yeah, yeah. See, Ninja Weasel knows he's got it. They wilding out. So I saw this and I was like, you know what? This may be terrible. I may regret reading most of this, but we got a dude with like a laser sword, and I am game. 5 animals in lightsaber style. Oh, come on. See, YouTube is showing me comments before they show up on StreamYard for me to click on. That's weird. That's a little weird. So I'm not going to flip through this too much because I'm afraid there'll be like something I can't show. This looks safe. I guess this looks safe. So we got like all sorts of weird stuff going on here. Who knows if any of this makes any sense? But I eagerly. Oh, you were early in stream now. Boom, bruh. Hey, like I said, man, I approve Dinosaur Christmas Lights. That's awesome. I'm okay with Garth Brooks, man. He actually one of his albums, I think it was "Rope in the Wind," is like an all-time classic. There's some really good stuff on that album. And now somebody's mad at me for liking country music. Deal with it. Deal with it. But yeah, this Purgatory book looks really weird. So anyway, it was free. What more do you want? Like, it's hard to avoid the price of $0 for something. And then the last book I got, and it's the only one I actually purchased today. If it had just been this one book, I probably wouldn't have went all the way across town to get it. But I had other business on that side of town today. So I went over there and I got it. We're finally wrapping up Maestro World War M. And last issue was really cool because it had like a giant monster fight and stuff like that. And I was on board for that. But so much of like the Maestro story, and this is the third miniseries now, has just been kind of sad, kind of pathetic. You remember my country before it turned to rap, man? I don't think I've been able to listen to country music for like 20 years because it just sounds like too modern for me, and I know that just like indicated I'm a luddite or something. But somewhere in the 90s, it kind of transitioned and stopped sounding like country and started sounding like more modern styles. It's really weird. So I don't know if this book is going to be any good. The last issue was, but previous minis, oh my gosh. Maestro and Abomination just sitting around chatting. I mean, I know we're picking up exactly where the book left off, but like I never want to see like Hulk and Abomination like talking it out. I'm kind of flipping through here real quick. Looks like we're at least going to get some combat action here. But did we change artists or something? I don't think this artist looks the same as the one in the last book. It looks like a different style. Maybe the colors changed. Dude, this just looks like a Renaissance painting right here. It's just a Renaissance painting right there. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Maestro. I'll say that picking on Pink Floyd Bluegrass album is really fantastic stuff. It really is. That is such a good jam. That let's see what all was on that. Let's see. I think Money was covered on that. I'm forgetting the other songs, but the whole thing was really good. It was like pretty much all the Dark Side of the Moon, if I remember right. Yeah, yeah. See, boom. Look at that. Look at that. We're communicating here. We are hanging out. Wondering when you finish your main playthrough of Quake, you could check out Quake 64. Uh, Hold on. Let me put that in the list. Let me take just a minute here. Let me put that in my to-do list in Trello so I don't lose this. Let's see. Here we go. My streaming Trello. Let's see. Quake, Scourge Eternity, Dimension of the Past, Dimension of the Machine. I don't have Quake 64. Okay, let me put that on here. It's an add-on to the remaster. Okay. Let me just make some notes here so I don't forget, like, so I don't lose what you've got going on. So this is an add-on to the. Actually, you know what? Let me just copy what you said right out of the stream. Whoops, I didn't mean to click that. I meant to click over here. It's under add-ons. Okay, see, this is good. This is good. Thank you for telling me that because I probably wouldn't have known anything about it until you told me. All right, let me save that. Cool. I got that on the list. Let me move that up towards the top here so it doesn't get lost. I am way behind on playing Quake stuff. Like I'm going to straight up be honest. Elden Ring has sucked me in really hard. So I don't know. I can't tell you when I'm going to get to all this stuff. I'm going to try to play some this weekend for Quake and play through it. Play through something that way I can start getting some stuff going back up on YouTube here. But I don't know when I'm going to finish the next campaign. I gotta say, Scourge of Armagon was actually pretty good. The final boss fight was a little frustrating at the very end of the third world or fourth world or whatever it was. Like he was kind of a pain in the butt because he had so much firepower. But once I started using the terrain against him and he got stuck, that was really funny. They had to cut 6 of the original levels. Oh, okay. Cool. Hey, that kind of reminds me of when I was doing Doom. I was playing a lot of Doom, and there was on like the Doom I don't remember the name of it. One of the websites that's out there. There was like, yo, the like Xbox 360 version of Doom had oh, I wrote Scourge of Eternity instead of Disillusion of Eternity. That's funny. I was like, yo, the I think it was the Xbox 360 version of Doom had like extra levels or something. And so I like had to go track those down and then I played them on the PC, which is kind of fun. So yeah, I love playing that kind of stuff where it's like, hey, this is an official thing, but it's only like kind of official, because it was never released in like the main version or whatever. So that'll be fun. I really like that. I am very, very glad you told me about this, bro. Yes, you know what it is. That is the map. I played that. That was a fun map. I got that video somewhere on the YouTube. I think I did it in Brutal Doom because despite Brutal Doom having a bad reputation, I really like the way Brutal Doom plays, man. Busting out an M16 instead of the pistol, all that kind of stuff. I know there's like some weird stuff there where the dude like stole things from other people. And may have, I think somebody also said he like used real gore or something, which I'm not a fan of that. That's probably one of the reasons why I haven't played Doom in a long time is just because of stuff like that. But it sure is one heck of an experience when you're in there. You're chucking grenades, you're M16ing people. Good times, good times. I got a really silly video up there where some Doom campaign completed itself automatically because of the way the mod worked or the Doom mod that I'd loaded worked. Hmm. All right. Anyway, everybody, I don't want to be here on YouTube for too much longer because I need to go. I think I played that. Hold on. I was about to like say my goodbyes, but now I'm just kind of wondering if I played this one. I hope I did. Oh, I got a comment. Um, New copyright matches found. Review videos that may be using your content. Oh, okay. Never mind. That wasn't what I was looking for. Let's see. YouTube Studio content. Let's try to use map 33. No. Maybe I didn't play this one. Or maybe I just played it on stream or something. I didn't record it. Oh no, here it is. Let's play Brutal Doom 2 Xbox Map 33 Betray. Yeah, so I did do that. Wow, that has 1,000 views on it, bro. That video's got 1,400 freaking views on it. That's amazing. Uh, man, for whatever reason, some of my videos just explode like that, and I have no explanation or understanding of why. I know in the grand scheme of YouTube, like getting 1,000 views is not a big deal, but I used to pull in a lot of views on some of my videos. It's kind of wild. Nowadays, YouTube's not like that. YouTube is a very different place than it used to be. Ooh, might become 1001. Yeah. It's so on you the the video name on YouTube Xbox map space. So it's Xbox space map space 33 space betray. So if you want to check that out, go right ahead. But I think I need to sign out right now. I got like one or two things I need to take care of real quick. I need to let my voice rest, and then I will probably be over on Twitch, which I'm pointing to the left as if Twitch was somehow to the left of the Snake Woman. But Twitch isn't in fact to the left of the Snake Woman. Twitch is over here on my monitors. But I'm being weird. I'm being really weird. You all have been a wonderful audience. Thank you both so much for tuning in, hanging out with me as we went through 2 weeks worth of comic books, trying to catch up on stuff. We're going to have some new reviews coming up here pretty soon. Main gaming stuff going up right now is Pathfinder because I spent like 6 months playing Pathfinder instead of other games, and it put me behind on everything. And now we're just getting put behind on everything because of Elden Ring. Funny how this sort of thing works out. But it helps that I really enjoyed Pathfinder, except when it made me mad. Let's see, what do we got coming up for comic book stuff? I think we just got tomorrow should be a review of Once and Future 26. Then Friday should be a Dark Interlude number 4, and then I'll be jumping into some of this newer stuff. And Ben Slabak, the comic book writer, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. He did message me to remind me that his book Mechanics is being published, and that he sent me a PDF like a year ago to read for that. And then I just steadfastly did not read it because I'm a jerk. I'm a jerk. What can I say? Anyway, you lovely people, hang loose. And if you want to join me on Twitch later, I would love to see you over there. If you don't want to join me on Twitch, that's also okay. You were here, you hung out with me. I appreciate it. Thank you for choosing to spend some of your valuable time with me. I'm in this direction. Down that way. Basically, Maestro is punching at me. He's like punching right in my direction here. Just bam. Letters are flying at me. They're hitting me. It's terrible. It's rough, and that's life. Ciao, dudes and dudettes and everybody else.